Ukrainian commandos are fighting Wagner-backed rebel forces in Sudan. The rebel Rapid Support Forces are locked in a civil war with Sudan's military, and Kyiv has deployed troops to try to push the RSF out of the capital, according to several Ukrainian soldiers involved in the operation. Kyiv has reasons to send troops to Africa. Wagner paramilitaries have mined gold in Sudan and used it to fund Russia's war in Ukraine. In addition, Sudan has one of the largest stockpiles of weapons in Africa and has been supplying Ukraine with munitions since Russia invaded in 2022. For Kyiv, sending troops to the country is not only helping an ally, but was also a chance to disrupt Russian military and economic activities in Africa. The Wall Street Journal verified the locations of videos provided by Ukrainian soldiers who deployed to Sudan. They show how Kyiv is expanding its fight against Russia into Africa. The first wave of Ukrainian troops landed in Sudan in August. At the time, neither side was fighting at night, and Ukrainian commandos began conducting night operations in and around Khartoum. They had a number of capabilities that allowed them to do this successfully. First, they had experience with night operations over the last 2 years of the full-scale war with Russia. But in addition, they also had night vision goggles, which allowed them to see when the Sudanese fighters generally were not able to. Ukrainian forces are also training Sudanese fighters on the use of drones, which they've used extensively in the war with Russia. Sudanese forces were most interested in FPV, or first-person view drones. The operator puts on a headset that allows them to see what the drone's camera sees, and then they fly the drone laden with explosives into the target. Videos show the drones hitting pickup trucks full of fighters as they crossed a bridge into Khartoum. The idea was to cut off supply of ammunition and fuel into the city, as the Ukrainians have done in their war with Russia. The RSF still controls much of Khartoum, as well as large swaths of the southern and western parts of Sudan. In recent weeks, the Sudanese military has scored a series of victories. Experts attribute their progress in large part to their use of precision drones. In deploying troops to Africa, Ukraine is trying to make the war more costly for Russia, and to show that it's willing to pursue their fighters wherever they go, even thousands of miles from the front line in Ukraine.